So students, today we start with topic scalar and vector product. So in previous video we discussed what is scalar and vector. Now we take here product, how to take the product in terms of scalar and vector. So first we start with scalar one. Scalar product. So scalar product is also known as dot product. So suppose we have here two vectors. Let two vectors A and B is to be there, A and B, and we have to take here dot product. So A vector, B vector with dot, and this is equals to A, B along with cos of theta. So this is here scalar product. A dot B is equals to AB cos of theta. And via this we easily find out what is the angle between two vectors A and B. Now we will see some properties. First we see scalar product follow commutative property. That means when we multiply two vectors A dot B, this equals to B dot A. That means in both the way their product is to be same. Second one, if two vectors are parallel, in the sense theta is to be 0. So because of this cos theta angle, when theta is to be replaced by 0, what we see A dot B, this equals to AB cos 0. So cos 0 is equals to 1. So we have only A and B. So when we take two unit vectors, for example, I dot I, so I dot I and A and B is to be same, so this becomes I into I, that means 1. So this means either I dot I, J dot J or K dot K, this is always equals to 1. This is very important when we take the scalar product. Similarly, we come to third one property. When two vectors are perpendicular, so when two vectors are perpendicular, that means A, B, and this equals to AB and cos of 90 degree, because perpendicular right angle. So cos 90 is to be 0, so product is to be 0. And again if we take the unit vectors, for example I and B is to be supposed here J, because all the three axes are mutually perpendicular. So either we take I into J, J into K, or K into I. So it is always equal to 0. And last one is angle. Whenever you find the angle cos theta in between two vectors in terms of scalar, so A dot B, and this vector is to be divided by modulus of A and modulus of B. So these five properties are very important to find out the scalar product. Now I am taking one scalar product. Let A vector is equals to, suppose, xi plus yj plus z of k. Because of A, ax, ay and az. Equation number 1. Similarly, suppose B vector have x component bx, y component and z component. Equation number 2. Now we have to take here scalar product, that means A dot B. So we have to write this equation: axi, ayj, az and k. This is to be multiplied with bxi, byj and bz with k. Okay. Now we apply here identities: I dot I, j dot j, k dot k is equals to 1. Similarly, second one, I into j, j into k, k into I is equals to 0. So what we can say, if I is to be multiplied with j, I is to be multiplied with k, it is to be 0. That means only the product is ax bx, because rest term are 0. Okay. Similarly, next we come to ay with j. So ay j is to multiply with I, so j into I 0, j into j is to be 1 and j is into k with 0. So only second one term is to be there, ay and dy, and j dot j is equals to 1. And last one, az with k. So this is to multiply with I 0, k into I 0, k into j further 0 and k into k 1. So this is here az and bz. So this defined here scalar, or we can say dot product. Next we come to vector product. Vector product is known as cross product. Again we have to take two vectors A and B, and now we have to take cross product. So A cross B, this equals to modulus of A, modulus of B, and here angle is to be sine of theta. So this is the difference part here, and because of vector we also mention here direction, which is given by n cap. N cap is here unit vector. So only two differences to be there. First in angle part, previously we are taking cos, now sine, and second one in representation. In dot product we take use the dot, and there we use the cross. Now again we come to property. So number one is to be there, vector product not commutative. That means when we take the product A cross B, this is not equal to B cross A. Okay. So here negative sign is to be there. Like this way, if suppose we take one screw and we rotate this one A to B, so this is the direction, so it is AB cos of theta. But when we take B into A, so obviously now direction is to be changed, so it is minus BA. That is why vector product is not commutative. Second one, two vectors are in same direction, or we can say two vectors are parallel. So parallel means further theta is to be 0. So theta is to be 0, that means A into B, and because of sine angle sine 0 equals to 1, so we have only A into B with mod. For example, if we take here I cross I, J cross J, and K cross K. So sin 0 is to be 0, so this is to be 0 first term, and similarly I into I, J into J, K into K, all are 0. Number third, if two vectors are perpendicular in the sense theta is equals to 90 degree. So when theta is to be 90 degree, A cross B, this equals to product AB and cos of sine of 90, this is equals to 1. That means only we have A and B. So whenever we take I into J, so it is equals to some product, and that is called here K cap. So here we use the cyclic rule I, J and K. So the cyclic rule states that whenever we take the product I into J, it is equal to next one. So I into J is equal to K. Similarly J into K, this equals to next one I, and K into I, this is equal to J. This is in clockwise rotation. If we take anti-clockwise, then sign is to be opposite. I into K minus J, K into J minus I, and J into I, this is equals to minus K. So always use clockwise and anti-clockwise whenever we multiply. Now we take last one, how to multiply. So here we always use the metric properties. So for example, if I am taking A is to be AX, I cap, AY, J cap, and AZ with K cap. Similarly B, Bx, I cap, By, J cap, and Bz with K cap. So in order to take the product A cross B, we use I, J, K. First A is to be there, so Ax, Ay, Az. Then B is to be there, that means Bx, By and Bz. Then we multiply. First write down I, then eliminate this line and follow first and second. So ay into bz, then negative sign, by into az, then middle one minus j, then again we have to head and follow the same order. So ax bz minus bx with az, and last one for k, again we have to hide this line. So ax by minus ay and bx. So this is the way to take the vector product, and always retain one thing: for I it is plus sign, for k it is plus sign, but for j it is to be negative. Thank you.